I'm going to go through another way to get started with a simulation very quickly. This is the way that you should do it if you're using a learning management system, for example, Moodle or Sakai. If you are using one of those systems and you're using this as an activity within that system, then any student that enters this activity will have they'll automatically have an account created for them. So this means that you don't have to invite them into the sim. They're all automatically there. Now, if you click Add Item and you click Schedule instead of Explore, last video we did Explore and then we're able to invite them in. If you click Schedule, then if I just click Add Schedule now, then that'll work. I will have a simulation there, and everyone who is registered in my organization will be a part of this simulation. So if you have a learning management system, any student that uses the activity, they'll be in the simulation. So that's done. So it's very quick to do it that way. Now, if I just click Add Schedule right now, the simulation will have all the default settings. But you may want to change those default settings, so I'll go through them quickly and I'll just point you in the right direction about how to change them. First of all is when the simulation happens. Now, by default, it starts right now. So if I click Add, the simulation will start immediately. So if you want to use the default settings, make sure you just add it when it's ready to go. Also, it will run for 10 rounds, and each round will be 7 days long. So the default period for the whole simulation is 10 weeks. And that's the default time. Now, if I want to make it run longer or shorter, or if I don't want it to start right away, I want it to start later, or if I want the rounds to be shorter or longer, or if I want to put a break in during a holiday or anything like that, I can do all of those things by clicking Edit here. And so this edit here will change that default setting. The other side of the settings is the grouping of students into teams. So that's all done now down here at the bottom with this other edit button. The default is that there is one world and there are 5 teams in that world. Now, if you have 20 students there, for example, that will be 4 students in each of the 5 worlds, adding up to 20 people. If you want to change that, say you have lots more students, 100 or 1,000, or that's too many for one world, you want to make more worlds, then you can go in, click Edit, and you can change that. You can create more worlds, or you can put more teams in each world, or less teams in each world, whatever you like, so that you have the right amount of space for all of the students that you're including that are included. If you want to decide exactly who is on which team, you can also do that by clicking Edit here, and you can have complete control over where which student is with which other student, and just in case people are picky about what team they're in, or if it's important that everyone in a certain class is in the same world, that type of thing. It can all be done by clicking Edit here. So for now, I'm just going to go with the default, which means all I have to do is click Add Schedule. So that's as easy as 2 clicks to get a simulation started. And everyone who joins this activity from the learning management system will be a part of this simulation. If you're using this website directly, not through a learning management system, you can also schedule sims this way, and anyone who has joined your organization on Online Learning Zone will be a part of this simulation. So that's the other option. If you put up a notice on your own website or something to tell people to come to onlinelearningzone.com and make an account for themselves under the organization name, just use your university's name, then all those students will flock in and make their own accounts, and if you schedule it that way, when they come in, they'll go straight into the simulation you've scheduled. Also, if you've invited people using the method described in the other video, if you invited them into your simulation, then they'll also be included in this as well. So that's the quickest way to get a simulation up and running for a large number of people, whether they are coming through a learning management system or coming to the website directly. Anyone who comes into your organization that you've set up will be part of this simulation that you've scheduled.